Waxology. Learn MRI and CT scan, the easy yet practical method.
Hello. Today we want to review how the first generation of CT scanners worked. First of all, please follow us, hit the like button and share this with your fellow radio technicians. CT scanners use X-rays to produce cross-sectional images of the body. In the first generation of CT scanners, the patient was placed in the center of the CT scanner gantry. An X-ray source was located in front of the patient, and in front of it was an X-ray detector. The task of the X-ray source was to produce X-rays beams that passed through patient's body. This beam had a small width and only passed through a small part of the width of the patient's body. In front of the source, the detector absorbed the rays that passed through the patient's body, thus recording information about a part of the patient's body. In the next step, both the source and the receiver moved the same amount in the direction of the width of the patient's body to scan the second part. This process was repeated several times until the entire width of the patient's body was imaged at the desired section. This was only a projection. After that, the source and detector returned to their original positions, and then both rotated the same amount around the central axis of the gantry around the patient's body, and the previous steps were repeated again. Each time, after imaging the entire width of the body, the source and detector rotated the same amount around the central axis of the device and imaged the patient's body from a different angle. This process continued until the detector and source have rotated 180 degrees from their initial position, and at this stage, the patient's body is imaged for the last time. All data collected during the mentioned steps were processed in the scanner's computer and ultimately converted into one cross-sectional image of the patient's body. Be sure to read the caption for additional information. Thank you for following us and sharing the content with your friends.